Hi, hello, and welcome to StarTrends. We are starting a new series in Excel, which is Excel formulas. Let's just start with some basic cut, copy, and paste. This might look very simple and fundamental, but trust me, there's still a lot to learn here. Cut, copy, and paste are commands you will hear very often and is largely used in many software programming and in everyday Excel life. The command for these features lie here, right in the Home tab of the ribbon. The small scissor represents cut, the side-by-side page represents copy, and for paste, we have a clipboard symbol. Paste, let's cover it in a separate session as it has a lot of features. Now let's talk about cut and copy. Let's say I have a range of data. I want to move it to another location. For that, I need to just select the whole range. I am clicking cut. I have a tab called cut here. I'm just pasting it. So I'm just keeping my cursor here and I'm clicking the paste option. The data is pasted over here and also it has been removed from its original location. So this is what a cut command does. But again now, I want to move this data to another location, yet I want to retain it here as well. For that, copy is the command to be used. I'm selecting the whole range again. I'm clicking copy now instead. So I have a tab called copy. I keep my cursor, I'm pasting it. So it does the same thing. It has pasted the data range and also it has retained it in the original location. So this is the main difference between a cut and a copy command. So we have also a few other options in copy. Let's see them. So I'm just selecting the whole range again. I'm copying it. I can also copy it in a location outside Excel. Now I want to move it to a Word document. I'm just going to the Word and then click paste. So it is pasting in a table format. Similarly, even for a PowerPoint slide, I can just paste it. Similarly, we can also copy as picture. I'm selecting the whole range one more time. I'm clicking a down arrow here, copy as picture. I'm just clicking it. Okay, let's just paste it within Excel itself first. So I'm going to paste it right over here. So you can see the difference. The previous version, we copied in an Excel format itself, while here we have copied it as a picture. So it's kind of easy to move around. Similarly, if we go to the Word document, I can also paste here as a picture. So here you can see the difference. This is a table format while this is a picture format. So a few more things in copy. Let's say I have a Monday here and then I have a Jan. So what I can do, I can drag it down. So you see a small plus symbol is appearing. While you keep the cursors on any other place, it will be a thick symbol. If we have a, you can see a small dot over here. If you keep your cursor on the dot, there'll be a thin plus sign. So just drag it down. It will give us all the days of the week, and it will also replicate like this. So similarly, if you keep your cursor in Jan, it will give you all the months and it will keep on repeating the series. And if we have any other word, let's say Varun, and I want to copy it over to the few other cells, so I can just drag it right side or I can drag it down in whichever way we want to drag. Once we are dragging it, then it will just give the same exact characters in all the locations that we are dragging. So now let's see one more feature of copy. You can see I have created some 3 tabs, Jan, Feb and March. I want to copy data from here to all these 3 tabs. So let's see it how to do at one go instead of doing it individually. So for that, I have just highlighted this whole one. I am copying it. And now I'm just clicking on Jan tab first and then pressing your control key, you just select the other tabs as well. So now I have selected all the 3 tabs. You can remove your finger from the control key. You can see here it's called group. So it has named as a group. And then I'm going to copy here. So I'm just keeping my cursor on the A1 column. I'm just clicking copy. So now all these 3 tabs has been copied, but if you see like this, you wouldn't really see whether it has really done it. So now I'm going to ungroup it. So to ungroup, you can just click on any other tab that's not grouped. So now data tab has not been grouped. I'm just going to open the data tab. The grouping goes off by itself. So you can see here there's no group in the name of the Excel. So let's just see here. Okay, Jan, it's copied. Feb, it's copied again, and then March is also copied. So this will be largely useful when you have to do certain kind of formulas. Like, for example, if you have all these numbers over here, let's say in Feb and March, you have a different numbers, but you want to do some formula here. So let's say I'm just selecting all the 3 tabs over here. You can see the name group, and I'm just going to put some formula. So this plus maybe 30. Okay, so this plus 20. I'm just doing some random formulas. I'm just dragging it over here. And here I'm just copying this. I'm just copying over here. So whatever I want to do, I'm just doing it, like randomly doing something. Okay, so now let me ungroup it. So to ungroup, we just need to use any other tab. So I'm just clicking on the data tab. So the ungroup has happened. So Jan is the day tab where we did all the changes here. Now let's go and see the Feb. You can see here everything has been happening in the same pattern. Similarly for March as well. With that, we come to the end of today's session. In next video, let's see all about paste command. If you like this video, share it with your loved ones and remember to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.